Hello, I'm Phyllis with the dosage systems. So I'm going to show you some steps to make sure that your dosage canister is working properly. The canister has two areas. It's the bulk area as well as the dispensing area. The barcode located here in the front has the unique canister number across the fleet, and that's what we use when you call in to troubleshoot the issue that's going on with that canister. So we have the 4 axes on the front of the canister. Each control 4 separate motors. The top is for the bulk area, the bottom is for the dispensing. So let's talk about those 4 areas. Let's start by opening the access door. And here's your canister tool that you'll be using. To open the access door, we're going to sit the canister down. We're going to go into the top left axis. We're going to use our tool, but we're only going to use our fingertips. So we're going to go in. We're going to turn it about 5 times, and be careful because you can damage it. So the door should lay flat against the sidewall. Now that we have this open, let's check the vibratory feet, or in other words, what we call the vib. We're going to take the tool with our fingertips, and we're going to go into the bottom right axis, and we're going to turn it both directions. And what we're looking for is for the ramp to move forward and backwards. Okay, we're going to talk about ramp angle. And we're going to use our tool using our fingertips. And we're going to go into the bottom left axis, turn that gently to the left. And I want you to look inside the canister and make sure that the ramp is raising up. Then turn it to the right to make sure it's going down properly. And as a reminder, be careful as you're turning it because you can overturn it. So we've gone over the vib and the ramp angle, and these are the 2 things that dispense the pills into the blister cards. So let's talk about the bulk gate, and that's your top right axis if you're facing the canister. So as you're checking your bulk gate, you may want to go ahead, if you have a full canister, and empty those pills out before we start going through all the moving parts. You don't want to have a big spill on your hand. So the bulk gate releases the pills into the dispensing area. So let's try the top axis here and go counterclockwise, which is left. And that should open, yes, that's opening the fingers in the back of the canister. Let's make sure that it's closed properly by taking your tool and turning it to the right. So our last axis is the bulk lift. So that's your left top axis. We're going to use our canister tool, and we're going to turn it to the left gently. That's going to lift the bulk area. Turn it right, we'll lower it again. Since this is lifting all of the pills, and if you have heavier pills or it's full, you may sense a little resistance with the tool. However, if you should experience any popping or hear any grinding, you could have an issue with your canister. So go ahead and give us a call. So while we have the dispensing door open, let's go ahead and check for pill dust buildup. So let's look inside. If you see a blob or a lot of dust going on in there, let's grab a wet paper towel and clean it out. So now that we've checked out the canister, let's go ahead and close the ramp access door. Let's go in that top left axis. Turn it to the right gently. If we ask you about the registration marks, it's these 2 areas right above the 4 axes. So hopefully this helps you understand the basics of the canister, but if you have any issues, give our team a call.